Okay, so what we do is called unschooling. And you've never been to school?
I have. Twice. 2 different schools, but I haven't gone there properly. I've just been on there for trials. Well, one of them I didn't like the school, but my best friend went there. So there was like a chance of me going, but I didn't really like it because there were like 2 bratty teachers and 1 bratty kid. They wouldn't leave me and my best friend alone. So I didn't end up going there. And then the other school, I really liked that one. It was like a home ed school, kind of. They let you do whatever you want practically. If you said you needed to go outside for some air, like they'd let you. If you said like you needed like a break from writing, they'd let you. If you said it's a bit too loud, they'd let you go in another room. And they were a Christian school, but they didn't really mind.
They were what, a Christian school?
Yeah. They didn't really mind if you weren't. So during all like that like Christian stuff, they just let the kids that weren't Christian go in another room with ear defenders. But this dance school that I did since I was 4 opened on the same day as that. So I didn't end up going to the school. I had to choose one. I ended up going to my dance school because it was way better.
So you're glad you made that choice?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have been able to get you from Huxley all the way to stage school. It would have been too far. You wouldn't have got there in time for the start of stage school. So that didn't work. So in terms of our home ed unschooling lifestyle, what if you were talking to somebody about what's good about it, what's bad about it? What are the top 3 things for each of those? Good things, bad things.
Good things. Number 1, you get to see your friends most of the time. Like, you don't get to see them like as often as you would in school. But like, at least if you fell out of them, you had the choice of not seeing them. Because if you went to school, you'd have to see them every day. A bad thing. I don't know.
Is there anything bad about it?
A few things. I just can't remember them right now. I'll just do this good things. You practically get to do whatever you want. Except you're not allowed to just like get knives and throw them around the house.
Knives and throw them around the house?
Yeah.
You're allowed to do anything that's not dangerous and doesn't affect other people.
And is not rude.
And not rude. Nothing that hurts anyone else. Nothing that hurts the animals in the house. Nothing that damages the house.
Don't.
Because we're not wild savages.
Don't look at me with that with those eyes. Don't look at me with those eyes.
What, the cat or me?
You.
Why?
Damaging the house and hurting the pets. Accidentally.
Yeah, but do things happen, don't they? Accidentally.
Yeah.
But like.
I've got one. I've got a good thing. I'm allowed to swear, but not at other people.
Yeah.
Like if I hurt myself.
Yeah. So the thing with swearing is we kind of do swear quite a lot in the house, don't we? And we're okay with that.
Yeah.
But we have also got like a good vocabulary, so we do know how to talk properly.
Yeah, we
don't express ourselves, but we kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of okay with swearing.
Yeah, I'm just not allowed to say like, I don't know, bad words. I just say like small ones, I guess, like crap. It's not really a swear word.
You don't need to say them.
It's not really a swear word though.
No, but also like I know that there are certain places where it's not okay to swear.
Yeah.
And I think you're like that. Okay.
Like in front of younger.
Yeah.
Like in front of like my friend Isabel, mostly. That's my best friend I was talking about at school.
Yeah. So it's kind of within context, isn't it? Like you've got another friend and she swears as well, so you'd kind of feel okay, comfortable with that.
And I've known that friend since we were babies.
Yeah. So, you know, like if you were in school, you'd know not to swear, wouldn't you?
Yeah, unless I was at break.
Or if you were at gymnastics, I guess you wouldn't swear. Or
Like, but like at break, if like most people don't know this, but like school people swear more than anyone.
yeah, in secret.
Yeah, at break time when they're like playing out with their friends.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
Uh-huh.
So they're fine with that, and I'm fine with that.
Okay. So what other things? How do you fill your day? What kind of things do you enjoy doing? And not just at home, but like stuff that you do outside of the home.
Gymnastics, the dance school I was talking to about. Also, you should probably join that. It's called Sixth Stage School. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you're younger, if we get more people, if you're younger, you'll be in Six Pennies.
Yeah.
So yeah.
A bit of a plug for Sixpence Stage School. What else do you do?
They're very good. They understand everything. They're very good with it.
Yeah.
They.
So yeah, all right. Let's talk about that one because that's kind of like, I'd say your main passion at the moment is going to stage school.
I've got a few things.
All right. Do you want us to talk about that one first and then talk about some others, or how would you like to do it?
I'm gonna say the things I like and then I'm gonna talk about them.
Okay.
I like stage school. I like gymnastics. I like doing drawing in the house, cause like I like going on my YouTube channel and like showing everyone like what I've done in the day, like showing people how to transform my tiny room into like a little fairy closet thingy.
Yeah. So can we just go into that a little bit deeper? You've got a YouTube channel, haven't you?
Yeah.
So how long have you had your YouTube channel?
6 years.
Okay, and what kind of content do you create on your channel?
Mostly drawing tutorials, vlogs, gacha life, maybe a few Roblox edits, and my everyday life, or like TikTok dances practically. Teaching people how to draw quite a lot. Or just showing off my drawings.
So you've got, how many videos do you reckon you've got on there?
Oh god, we're in the thousands.
Thousands of videos, yeah.
You can check on there, but like I'm too lazy to do it now. I think I've got like 186. I think.
That's not in the thousands. 186.
Yeah.
But it's still a high number of.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of content on there, haven't you?
I've got quite a lot of. I'm nearly at 200. I'm nearly at 200 subscribers. I mean.
Yeah.
Which I think I'm doing pretty good with.
You're doing really well with that.
I had an Instagram account, but I deleted it.
Why did you delete it?
Because random people started texting me.
Okay.
I didn't like that.
You didn't feel comfortable with that?
No, it was like 18-year-old men.
That
are from Pakistan and India.
Okay. So you were, you didn't feel comfortable with that, so you took action. Okay, cool.
Saying they had a crush on me and stuff. So
right.
I just blocked them.
Yeah. Okay.
There was no further done that. They just said, "You're very pretty," and I blocked them.
So that was a bit of an experiment with Instagram anyway, wasn't it? Obviously, you're not supposed to have an account till you're 13.
Yeah, but I tried it out because I have a YouTube channel. You're not meant to have that till you're 13.
Yeah.
But
The thing that we have the rule with the YouTube channel though is that
I have my comments off.
You have your comments turned off, so nobody can contact you.
Unless I'm doing like a video, what should I name my dog? Or I'm doing but like YouTube wouldn't let me put my comments on that either. I just went. I didn't select one. I didn't select not made for kids or made for kids. And that's meant to not make it for not made for kids, but have the comments on. So yeah, but they wouldn't let me for some reason. It doesn't really matter because we probably won't be getting the dog anyway because we got a kitten that's right here. That's pretty much it for my YouTube channel. Okay, so what else do you like doing, or do you want to go back and talk in more in depth about the things that you've already mentioned? I think I'm gonna mention a few more things. I like in Japan. Yeah, you've got a bit of a thing about Japan, haven't you? Yeah, I sleep on the floor now just because of Japan. Yeah, I sleep on like a really small like stone. It's like a futon. Yeah, in a really small room. It's like my new room. Like, because I can't sleep on because I can only sleep in really small rooms to sleep because I feel like in a big open space. Yeah.
What is it you like about small rooms as opposed to big rooms?
Small rooms, you have everything just there with you. With big rooms, I feel like it's a bit out of play. You know, like it's got like a lot of compartments where you can put stuff, but like there's not a much. Like I don't have enough stuff to do that when we moved. Because like basically, yeah, you just.
So you've got a big room in this house, haven't you? And
Yeah,
it has got lots.
Rooms. I've got 2 rooms.
So you've got a tiny room that you sleep in, and you've got a big room that you have all your stuff in. But
Yeah,
I would say you have got a lot of stuff in that room.
Yeah, but like I feel like there's like I don't know. I don't like things about big rooms unless they're really cluttered. I don't know why.
You like really cluttered big rooms?
Yeah, either really cluttered big rooms or really like just like a few cute things in small rooms.
Okay, but
I've got fairy lights. I want to show them later.
Yeah. Okay, so didn't you say something about oh, I've lost my train of thought. So
oh yeah, the monster thing.
Oh yeah.
In small rooms, I feel like I do get scared. I may be 9 years old and I may like, you know, swear and stuff, but like it doesn't mean I don't get scared of stuff.
Yeah,
as easy. Like I'm still a child. I'm still 9 years old. It's not like I'm 16. Like with a big room, I feel like monsters have more room to like go about in my room.
Yeah.
In a small room, they can't really fit in, can they? Cause
no. There's nowhere for them to hide?
No, they're just like, they wouldn't be able to fit in there. So I feel more safe in a smaller room than a bigger room because like a monster is at least 7 feet tall.
So the interesting thing is you've always had your own room in all of the houses we've lived in, but you've never actually really slept in your room by yourself. Maybe like
the most I've ever slept in my own room is 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't even think you've lasted that long. Maybe a few nights.
No, a few weeks. Like a week.
Was it?
I think it was a week.
Okay, we'll say a week, but I think it was maybe like 3-4 nights.
I think it was a week.
A week?
Yeah.
All right, so a week's like the longest you've ever slept in a room by yourself.
Also, I only.
But can I just finish my thought?
Yeah. Thing about you.
What? Can I just finish what I was saying?
Okay.
So you have slept for a few nights in a room by yourself, but normally you'll end up sleeping back in my room because you've in my bed as well, because you've always kind of slept in my room, haven't you, since you were a baby?
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of babies get to sleep in their own rooms from when they're quite young, but we have never done it like that. You've always slept in my bed. Like when you were very, very tiny, I had a mattress on the floor so that you couldn't roll out of the bed, and we always slept in that bed together. So it's kind of just something that we've done and you're used to it, and I kind of go at your pace. So at the moment, we're kind of making the little room into a nice space for you to be able to sleep in. And you did sleep in there for half of the night last night, didn't you?
Yeah, but this is a little monster.
Who are you pointing to here?
Yeah.
Who are you pointing to?
Mia, the little rat.
She's a kitten, isn't she?
She can be a rat at times,
mm-hmm.
but she can be a cute little cotton candy. Don't bite me. Cute little cotton candy cat. Oh, thank you. There you go. She started meowing, getting. She's like, oh no, she heard me. She's looking at me like, oh no, she heard me. Oh no. She started meowing the whole night. So, and like, it's like a little, it's not like a small room. It's just like a tiny room, like tiny. It's smaller than a small bathroom.
You can't get the full length of the bed in, can we? So
no, I've got a mattress bed that's like half of it is up the wall.
Yeah, it's kind of folded.
Basically, what was I going to say again?
Mia woke you up.
Yeah. And like, it's like a storage room.
Yeah.
It's like a little storage room, and it's like
a Harry Potter closet, isn't it?
Yeah. And like, since it's a compartment, it's not meant to be soundproof. It's not meant. You're not meant to sleep in there. You're not meant to sleep in there.
No, it's got doors on it, but they're not very
soundproof. They're just like little open.
Yeah, they're like wardrobe door type things, aren't they?
Yeah. And like, they have gaps underneath, they have gaps in between, they have gaps on the top, so sound can get through really easily. And you meow very loud. She's like, I'm in trouble now. No, she's got those looks in her eyes. That I just couldn't go to sleep because she started scratching on the door as well, going like, and like actually scratching on the. She's just like, oh no, you're eating. No, she like I think she knows she's in trouble. And like she started being like really loud, like let me out. So I couldn't sleep. Even though my Beanie Boos could have made her shut up, and Baby Yoda could have used the Force on her, I didn't want my cat to get killed by the Force, so.
Okay, so did you want to tell us about anything else? So you told us about your YouTube channel. You've talked about stage school. What do you like about stage school? What makes it a good stage school as opposed to other ones you've been to?
They're not bossy. You practically, they kind of like when you're in a theatre, you choose your roles. You kind of, basically, when, like, they had more people, you couldn't really do auditions as much. So, they chose your roles for you, and if you weren't happy with it and the other person wasn't happy with it, they'd let you switch, no matter what gender you are. And the good thing about it is, like, they'd always give you a gender fluid, like, role. Like, a boy or a girl could play it. Like...
What about the Queen, though? You played Queen Victoria?
Yeah.
So like, could a boy or a girl play that?
Yes. Like, they were going to give it to this boy, but, like, he couldn't, like I said, I'd rather be a girl than a boy, and, like, so they gave me the Queen, and I was just like...
Does that mean it's gender fluid though? I think the Queen is still a woman, but a man can play a woman. I think that's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Right. She doesn't actually change gender. She's still a female.
Yeah, but in the play she's a female, but like
played by a boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of people do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Matilda, the play we watched. You know.
Yeah.
That was a boy that played Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Trunchbull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, they also let you. So yeah, when they have more people, they just give you roles. But when like they do like less, when they have less people, you kind of like audition. We're doing, what's it called again?
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, we're doing Hocus Pocus this year because it's nearly Halloween on the 31st, and I think we're doing it on the 14th. I think we might be.
That's next week. I don't think you are. Even just cast the roles. I have a feeling it's going to be more towards Christmas or even next year, but they've not announced when the performance is going to be yet.
Yeah, because we're doing a movie with it as well.
Yeah.
We're going to put it on Facebook.
Yeah, I think you've got to do quite a lot of rehearsal, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing like a trailer kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
you also, well, you've been to stage school since you were 4, haven't you? That's like 5 years. What are some of the productions that you've done with them?
Trolls, my first ever one. I'm going to go up with the ones I've done. I'm going to go up. I think... Was it The Lion King then?
Yeah.
Lion King, Moana.
Yeah. Great Showman?
Yeah, The Greatest Showman. I've still got an earworm of that. We did it 2 times in a row. And like when I saw like when I heard like the Trolls song for Hocus Pocus, I was like, are we doing every single one twice?
Mm-hmm. So the thing with stage school is it was shut down for 2 years, wasn't it, during lockdown? They didn't open at all. They've only just opened up again now. And some of the old team aren't with them. So I think they're kind of going back over some things that they've done previously. Because obviously a lot of the students have also left and they've got in new students in. So while they kind of find their feet a bit, I think they're going over some of the old stuff. But because you've been there since the beginning, well, not the very beginning because it's been around 10 years, but you've been around for 5 years. So yeah, stuff that you've already done. But Hocus Pocus you haven't done before. You haven't done the whole thing. You've just done songs from it, haven't you?
Oh, we did the mashup then.
Yeah, you did the mashup. Yeah.
Oh, it was practically like
Oh, the Nightmare Before Christmas. You did that
Yeah,
one.
we did Nightmare Before the mashup Nightmare Before Christmas. Then we did Willy Wonka.
Yeah, Willy Wonka mashup.
Then it was The Greatest Showman.
Not Willy Wonka, Roald Dahl.
Yeah.
It was a mashup. So there was Matilda, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, George's Marvelous Medicine is the one you were in. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Oh yeah. I think when I was about 6 or 5 or 6, we did Aladdin.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember there was like 5 genies being all blue.
Yeah, and everybody dressed up as Princess Jasmine as well.
Yeah. I brought my little toy.
Okay, so there was Aladdin. I'm trying to think. What else? Oh, Belle. There was Beauty and the Beast one time, wasn't there?
Yeah, and I just was like at the front doing my own thing. Or like everyone was like, dress! Pulled up her dress. She's me just freestyling, doing
when you were younger.
doing street dance at the front on my bottom, spinning round.
So when you were younger, you used to just do your own thing and do a lot of freestyle at the front, didn't you? And stage school were fine with that. They would mind. They would just let you get on with doing your own thing, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm. And I think that's it for stage school.
Okay, so gymnastics?
Oh wait, no, there's one more thing. Mm-hmm. Like how all the students like wouldn't mind what role they were given, they'd just be happy. Like, oh yeah, they're not like other stage schools. They make sure everyone has a part. They even go out of their way to like make sure everybody has a line. They even split parts with another person.
Yeah.
If they don't have enough roles, they just split another person's part with another person. If that other person doesn't mind.
Yeah. So what that would mean was, for example, in The Lion King, there were 3 Simbas and there were 3 acts. So there would be one person playing Simba in Act 1, another person playing Simba in Act 2, and another person playing Simba in Act 3. And that's how they do it with a lot of the shows, isn't it? So there's no one star of the show. It's kind of, the roles are kind of divided so that everybody gets to, be part of it, which is nice. That's what I like. That's what I like about stage school.
Normally, the oldest get the better parts, though.
I think that's just a case of they've been there longer and
they can pronounce things better.
Yeah, and they could maybe got a better memory for things. So that's kind of how it goes, isn't it? They can remember more lines, maybe.
Also, I used to be like the 3rd youngest, and now I'm the oldest.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's enough for stage school. Should we?
Yeah.
Talk about something else?
Wait, no, there was 2 things about stage school.
Okay, sorry.
That was that one. And then there was girls normally play the boy parts because there's more boy parts normally. But the girls don't mind about that. They're just like, they don't really mind. So I like that.
Yeah, you like that bit as well. Are there more girls or more boys at the stage school?
More girls.
Yeah.
There's 3 boys at the moment, but they're all like 5, 6.
Yeah. The older girls tend to be, the older ones tend to be girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next thing you want to talk about?
There's not really much about my gymnastics.
Is that a home ed gymnastics class?
Yeah, like they're understanding, I guess, but they're still a bit bossy. I like that about them. There's not really much I can really talk about that.
You like the fact that they're bossy?
No. They've got their like stuff straight, I guess.
They've got their what, sorry?
They've got like their stuff straight.
They've got their stuff straight. What does that mean?
Like they're nice. They're not really that bossy. But they're still a bit strict. They've got their priorities straight, I guess. But there's not really much about it.
Does it feel like you're a bit older now? I think when you were 4 or 5, if it was strict at all, it didn't work for you. Would you say that was true or not?
Yeah. Because when you're 4 or 5, you can't really go along with stuff.
You can't really what?
You can't really go along with stuff very easy. You just run around.
Some 4 and 5-year-olds do, though, don't they?
You You just run around with a nice lolly all over your face.
Not in a gymnastics class.
No.
Okay, so we've tried a few different ones, haven't we? And like some 4 and 5-year-olds can stand in line and follow rules and stuff. You found that tricky, didn't you, at that age?
Yeah.
So do you think it's because you're older that you're able to do it more now, or is it because there's enough of a balance where they're not too bossy in this one? How do you think it's different this time?
Both.
Okay.
I think it's both.
So this one works okay for you?
Yeah, I think that's just it for gymnastics. There's not really much about it.
Okay.
There's not really much about it.
All right. Okay, what about anime and drawing and stuff like that?
Yeah. I started doing anime when I was about, years. 4.5.
Yeah.
I started getting better at it when I was 4.5.
Yeah.
Basically, I went to this childminder called Brandy, and her daughter Cleo were like, at the time she was doing chibi art, which is like just like a big headed version of anime with tiny bodies. And yeah, she started, I was just like, wow, that's really good. So yeah, she taught me how to draw chibi art, and then I started evolving and doing like manga, which was kind of bad at it. Like I'm it's okay if like in this video I like edit it and show some of my art I used to do.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then like I stopped going there 2 years, like quite a few years later. But now I'm like pretty good at drawing. I wouldn't call myself a professional, but I'm pretty experienced with it, I guess, because I've been doing it for like 3 years. I'm 9 now. 4.
So what kind of things do you draw?
Normally, I'm not really good at drawing short hair, so I normally do girls with long hair. The shortest hair I've ever done is like your length, because I'm all like buns. Yeah.
So you draw anime characters?
Yes. I don't ever really do animes though.
Oh.
I don't really do animes. I like, because that's like something you'd see on Netflix. Kapow, punch.
Okay.
You know. I just do manga art.
Right, okay.
I just call it anime because I think it's cuter.
Okay, so actually it's manga characters that you
Yeah,
do.
manga.
Okay.
Normally, like, I'm not good at drawing hands, like, at all. That's so hard to draw, so I either... There's this app called Ibis Paint. I draw my anime characters or manga art, and then, like, you go on, like, a background tool that looks like a background, and then you go onto, like, these hands, and there's, like, loads of different ones to choose from, and then I just trace that. Because, like, it's kind of hard to draw. They normally look like lumps.
Mm-hmm.
They've been bitten by a snake, so...
Yeah.
I either do it behind the girl's back, like, all sophisticated, or I just trace that. Yeah.
Okay, so is there anything else you want to say about that? You've decorated your room just recently, haven't you?
Yeah.
With a load of characters that you've drawn.
Can I show a few more photos of that?
Not right now. We're
Okay.
just doing the audio. So
yeah, I know.
So what else? What other activities do you do? What other things you're interested in?
I wanted to do horse riding, but this really annoying girl called Rosie goes there.
Okay, so we don't do that. What do you do though? I'm asking really. Do forest school, don't you?
Yeah. But I started going there, and one of my friends I've known since I was about 3.
Okay, so tell us about forest school.
We do like it's bushcraft. We mostly do like yesterday. It was really raining. If you live in the UK, you'll know. So we just did like forts with making like dens, and then like did a fire for a bit, and then we were under the top for most of the day. Apart from the start, we did a bit of whittling.
What did you whittle? What did you make?
Arrows. And then we made a bow to go with it. That's what we did yesterday, but normally we do the whittling, maybe a den or two, running around for a bit, eating lunch, then like doing a fire, making our own fire, setting things on fire in the woods, eating berries, and then like roasting marshmallows at the end of the day.
Okay, cool.
I also like how they like let you make your own fire. They're not like, stand back, kids, I need to make the fire. They let the kids make the fire, but only experience once, otherwise you'll be there for 2 hours.
Okay, so how do you make the fire?
It's easy. You just get a rock and then you get some flint and you rub them together.
So you don't use a match?
No.
No, so you use a rock and a flint, and you've got experience of doing that.
Yeah.
So do you just set fire to the wood with it, or?
Yeah, we just set fire to the wood.
Oh, right, okay.
That's kind of it.
Okay.
For school.
So we don't, at home, we don't do any maths or English as such, do we? We don't sit down at the table and do like worksheets or anything like that. So what do you think about that? The fact that we don't do any curriculum stuff. Do you think it's a good thing, or?
I think, haha, you all have to sit in a desk for 6 hours of the day and I get to play Roblox, haha.
So, but that's what you wanted to do at school. So tell me why it's different doing it at home to going to school. Because you decided not to go to school, but you did try it out and you wanted to go and have to sit at a desk for 6 hours. So,
because all my friends
it's not 6 hours, is it? It's like, is it 6 hours?
Yeah, it's 6 hours. Isn't
yeah,
it?
okay, yeah. So they have lunchtime, but yeah. So what's the difference doing it at home and doing it at school?
At home, you kind of like, you're at home, you can do what you want. You don't want to do it at home. If you're at school, you're with your friends, they can help you out. I find math fun when you're somewhere else. I don't find it fun when you're at home because you could be playing Roblox with your friends.
Okay, so you find maths fun when it's somewhere else, with somebody else teaching you?
Yeah, but when you're at home, don't you think when you're at home, it's meant to be fun when you're at home. Like, you can do what you want when you're at home. You don't really have to, do you?
Oh, okay.
Unless you're doing homework.
Unless you're doing homework.
Which I didn't really do when I went to school for 2
Not
weeks.
sure. Okay, so what made you want to go to school? What was that attracted you to going to school?
Friends.
So it wasn't really.
Also, people on my street went there.
Yeah.
On my old street. And they kind of make fun of me for not going to school, but I should be making fun of you for sitting down 6 hours of the day doing something you don't even like. I should be making fun of you for it. You shouldn't be making fun of me for doing stuff I actually like. So, I was younger then, I didn't really understand.
So you felt different?
Yeah.
And was it because you wanted to fit in? Is that the reason you wanted
Kinda.
Yeah. Or was it actually about maths and English or any of the other subjects?
I hate English. I only like math. It's the only thing I can really stand. Try and guess my favourite thing.
In maths?
No, in school.
Break time?
Lunch,
yeah. So
get spaghetti bolognese.
So it feels like there was 2 reasons you wanted to go to school: to be able to see more people more often, like every day, the same people, and to be able to fit in, to feel like you weren't different because you're home educated.
I'm not really home educated. I'm unschooled.
Well,
I'm unschooled.
Unschooled. So home education is like the big term for it, but within home education there's different ways of doing it. So unschooling, it's like one label for it. Autonomous education.
Don't do anything. The government don't.
It's not that you don't do anything. You don't follow a curriculum. You don't do formal education. You do lots of things, and you just told everybody all the stuff that you do.
I don't do history. Hate history. My mum loves it. I don't see why.
That's all right. We've all got different preferences, haven't we? I mean, like Japanese history. Would you be interested in Japanese history?
Not history, learning it. because I have Duolingo. I'm trying to learn Japanese. I'm obsessed with Japanese. Okay.
So you've got the Duolingo app and you're learning
I
Japanese.
sleep on the floor. That's how obsessed I am with Japanese. Japan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move there when I'm 18 or 17.
So do you think, is there anything else you want to add? Is there anything that what would you don't want to talk about anything else?
No,
Okay.
I don't think there's anything else.
All right, should we leave it there then?
Yeah. Bye.